Thank you. Let's go to the issue of rights.
Asiyeke kumalungelo.
You testify before this court that the only time that you heard about the rights is when you appeared in this court.
Uthe isikhathi la uye waqala ukuzwa uma kukhulunywa ngamalungelo bekula enkantolo.
La engiqala ukuzwa ukukhulunywa ngokuthi wethu umuntu wangitshela amalungelo ami bengiqala ukuzwa la ecourt ukuthi kunomuntu othi wangitshela amalungelo ami ngomlomo wakhe bengiqala la ecourt.
When I first started hearing a person saying they explained my right, it was here in court when a particular person said they had explained my rights.
Let's start from the beginning. Buthelezi never explained your rights immediately after you were arrested.
Ubuthelezi ngalesikhathi eqedwe ukubopha zange akutshela amalungelo wakho.
Cha, akaze wangitshela.
He did not explain my rights.
When he arrested you for the second time inside the shack, he never explained your rights.
Uma ekubopha okwesibini phakathi komkhukhu azange akutshela amalungelo wakho.
Asikho isikhathi akangitshela ngaso amalungelo ami nokuthi kunamalungelo mina ngiqala ukuzwa amakhulunywa la ecourt ukuthi kunamalungelo okuthiwa nginawo mina.
There is no time when he explained my rights. Even the point that I had rights, I only had it in court when it was explained that he had said I had rights.
And then Sergeant Mahola never explained your rights as well.
Sergeant Mahola naye azange akutshela amalungelo wakho.
Cha, akaze wangitshela.
She never informed me of my rights.
Gininda never explained your rights.
Brigadier Gininda naye azange akutshela amalungelo wakho.
Cha, kusekatola akaze wangitshela.
No, my lord, he never told me of my rights.
Colonel Mboto?
Colonel Mboto yena?
Cha, akaze wangitshela naye.
No, he also never told me of my rights.
Mukhane?
Sergeant Mukhane?
Cha, akaze wangitshela naye.
He also did not inform me of my rights, my lord.
Colonel Hadebe?
Colonel Hadebe yena?
Cha, akaze wangitshela.
He also did not inform me of my rights.
And SAP 14A, notice of rights, were you ever given those?
Incwadi le ekhuluma ngamalungelo uye wanikwa leyo ncwadi le?
Angikhumbuli inkosi enkantolo mhlawumbe engangibonisa yona ngingakwazi ukukhomenta ngayo.
I do not recall that document. Perhaps if I can be shown the document, maybe I would be able to comment on that document.
I'm trying to get a copy for you.
Usayifuna ufuna ukubonisa yona?
Okay.
So now let's move to the 31st. When you were taken to Tembisa South, you were not given rights there as well.
Nalapha yana nge 31 ngalesikhathi uyisiwa eThembisa South nakona uzange utshelwa amalungelo wakho?
Cha, alikho iphoyisa elakala ngitshela amalungelo ami.
No, my lord, there is not even a single police officer who had explained my rights.
When you appeared in court on the 1st,
ngalesikhathi uvela enkantolo nge1,
alikho iphoyisa elakala ngitshela ngamalungelo ami.
there is no police officer who explained my rights.
the magistrate,
Umanje akazange akuchazisela amalungelo wakho?
Angimkhumbula umagistrate engitshela amalungelo ami, wangitshela nje ukuthi kumele ngithole ilawyer elizongimela.
I did not recall the magistrate explaining my rights. The magistrate only told me that I need to get an attorney that would defend me.
is that not your right?
Akusilungelo lelo?
Angazi.
I do not know.
So you don't know your rights.
Shukuthi amalungelo wakho awazi.
Kodwa laba bekhuluma ngawo la bela enkantolo akaze beze bengitshela.
But the rights that were explained here in court by the witnesses, I was never informed of such rights.
I want to show you a document.
Uthi ufuna ukubonisa nali incwadi ethize?
Yebo ngiyayibona.
Yes, I can
Do you
see this
recognize the
document.
document?
Uyayazi le ncwadi?
Yebo ngiyayazi.
Yes, I
What is
recognize it. Yini le ncwadi?
Angiyazi igama layo.
I do not know the name of this document.
That is a notice of rights.
Uthi incwadi eyamalungelo.
Yebo.
Yes.
When were you given that document for the first time?
Uqalwe ukunikwa nini le ncwadi?
Banginikile Veralia kodwa akekho wakwangichazela ngalento le ebhalwe la ngoba isilungu vela angisazi.
I was given in Valeria. However, there is no one who had explained to me what was written here, as I am not well versed with English.
Are you now saying they gave you this document in Valeria on the 31st, sorry, or the 30th?
Uthi le ncwadi bakunike yona eValeria nge 30 noma nge 31?
angeke ngikwazi ukukhuluma ngedate ngoba isikhathi ngangasiboni.
I would not be able to comment on the date
Kodwa
as I did
banginika
not see the time.
mabekhethe eSoweto bangifika la bafika banginikeza.
But I was given this document when I was moved from Soweto. When I arrived, that's when this document was given to me.
So when
And
Guinea, sorry.
Mabenginika banginika njengama document vele kufanele njani ngiwasayine.
And when I-
Bengawazi ukuthi angawani.
When I was given this document, I was just given as a document one of those that I needed to sign, which I did not know what was the document for.
So when the witnesses came before this court, that they did explain what are those rights to you, and they interpreted those rights to you, they were just misleading the court.
Bonke abofakazi manje abezile la enkantolo bafika bachaza ukuthi bachazisele lawo malungelo lawo baze bakutolikela nawo ukuthi lawo malungelo awani kusho ukuthi bona bebekade beqamba amanga.
Kosekatolo ngiphinde anginalo ilungelo lokuthi abantu baqamba amanga kodwa akwenzakalanga ngalendlela abayishoyo.
My Lord,
Akekho umuntu wangichazela ngamalungelo, akekho umuntu wangitshela ngokuthi nginelungelo mina.
my Lord, I would repeat once more that I do not have a right to state whether a person is lying or not, as the court is the one that would make that decision that a person was lying or not. I was not explained of any rights.
Do you remember when Buthelezi was being made to recite those rights that he explained to you at Tembisa?
Usakhumbula ubuthelezi ngalesikhathi yena ezebe echaza lawo malungelo ebekade bekuchazisele wona eThembisa?
Akaze kuze kube nomuntu ongichazela amalungelo. Akwenzakalanga.
There was no one that explained my rights. It did not happen, my Lord.
So now let's fast forward. So the magistrate there at Tembisa as well did not explain the rights.
Aqhubeke ke siya phambili umantshi waseThembisa akazange akuchazisela amalungelo akho naye.
Cha akazaza ngichazisela amalungelo.
No, the magistrate did not explain my rights.
So how did you then come to the conclusion that you wanted to be represented by legal aid?
Manje ufike kanjani kwisinqumo sokuthi wena ufuna ukumelwa abameli be-legal aid?
Magistrate wathi angikwazi ukuyimela mina, kumele ngithole umuntu ozongikhulumela ukufundela ukukhulumela umuntu.
The magistrate said I would not be able to defend myself. I need to get a legal expert that went to
Kodwa
school for such.
ukuthi ilungelo lelo anginalo ulwazi.
But to state that that is a right, I did not know.
I want to show you a document. It's an extract from Exhibit 00.
But ufuna ukubonisa incwadi ethize.
What is Exhibit 00?
Charge sheet from Tembisa Magistrate
see.
Court. It's, my lord, I just took out an extract, if I may direct the copy, the first page during the first appearance. You see that document?
Uyayibona le ncwadi?
Ngiyalibona nje leli phepha.
Yes, I can
An
see the
extract
document.
from Tembisa Magistrate Court.
Uthi incwadi ethathwe ngalesikhathi inise magistrate court yaseThembisa.
Okay.
And then I would just direct you to the relevant portion. It says explanation to accuse of rights to legal representation.
Uthi ke uzafunda la bekade kufundwe khona ukuthi amalungelo wakho wokumelwa.
Okay.
You
Ibhalwe
understand
la.
now?
Uyazwisisa manje?
Ngizwa wena uyafunda uthi uzongifundela lokho okubhalwe phansi.
I hear as you are reading, as you said that you would read what is written.
At these proceedings, you have the right to be represented by a qualified legal representative. You may appoint a legal representative at your own expense, or if you cannot afford to do that, you may approach the legal aid board to appoint one, or on your behalf, free of charge. It is always advisable to have a legal representative, as they are qualified to place your case before the court and to protect your rights as best they could. You are not compelled to obtain any legal representative as you may conduct your own case. You have a right to be given a reasonable opportunity to obtain legal representation, but if you fail to obtain legal representation within a reasonable time, it is due to your fault, and then the court may order that the trial proceed without legal representation.
Laphayana ke kubhalwe ilungelo leli lokuthi wena unelungelo lokuthi ungaba nommeli ozomkhokhela ngemali yakho. Uma ungabe awunayo imali yokukhokhela ummeli, ungafaka isicelo sokuthi umelwe ummeli we-legal aid. Nakhona uma ingabe wena uzothatha isikhathi sokuthola loyo mmeli loyo, inkantolo ingahle yona ithi icala liqhubeke ulibele ungena mmeli ngoba wena ozabe umoshe isikhathi.
Konsekatolo ngicela ukuyicacisa la, angazange ngize ngifundelwe into efana nale mangifika ecourt yaseThembisa.
My Lord, may I please explain here, I have never, such a document was not read to me when I arrived in Tembisa.
Uma kuvela igama lommeli, umuntu kufanele nokuthi mangitshela ukuthi suka la uye lapha ya, ngingakutshela ukuthi unelungelo lokusuka la uye lapha ya. So umuntu mayithi thola ummeli uyakutshela, akakutshela ukuthi unelungelo lokuthola ummeli. Indaba yelungelo yiyo le engayazi.
With regards to the attorney, it is just the same as when a person instructs you to move from one point to another. It was not explained to me that it is a right. I was informed that I need to get an attorney.
And then, do you understand the accused answer? Yes.
Wena uye wabuzwa ke ukuthi uyazwisisa wathi yebo.
Yebo ngangisho ukuthi yebo umuntu mayithi kumele uthole ummeli, vele answer kumele ikhiphe ukuthi yebo.
Yes.
Noma uthi oh.
Yes, I could have said yes, I understand, because when a person tells you that you need to get an attorney, the response needs to either be yes or oh.
Okay. So even this right was not explained at Tembisa.
Shukuthi nalelo lungelo eThembisa abazange bakuchazisele lona.
Abakaze bengitshela ukuthi ilungelo, bangitshela ukuthi kumele ngithole umuntu ozokumela.
I was not informed that it was a right. I was just told that I need to get a person that would represent me.
You know, Mr. Sibiya, they just people that were involved or in handling your case, that everything was wrong with them, from police officers to even magistrates.
Uthi kusho ukuthi abantu bonke labe kade beyingxenye kuleli cala leli lakho, kusukela kumaphoyisa ukuya kumantshi, bona bazange nje balandelele umthetho, bona bayenze izinto ngendlela yabo ngomayithandela.
Konsekatolo nazolo ngengasho ngathi umthetho angiwazi. Amaphoyisa uma enza ite right noma enza ite wrong, anginalo ulwazi ukuthi yini ayenzayo. Yiwo asukazi ukuthi enza ite wrong noma a right. Magistrate uma enza ito wrong noma right, angikwazi ukuthi wenza ite wrong noma right ngoba umthetho angiwazi.
My Lord, even yesterday I did explain that I am not a legal expert. If a police officer does something wrong or right, I would not know. Even when a magistrate does something wrong or right, I would not know.
You know, out of I don't know so many millions in South Africa, the magistrate decides to treat your case different from all other cases that appear before magistrates.
Uthi ke umshushisi kulabantu abaningi kanje amamiliyoni angaka wabantu abavela phambi komantshi, umantshi uvele waqaphuna elakho icala waliyenza ngalendlela ewena uchaza ngalo.
Angikwazi ukuphendula imagistrate waseThembisa. Mina bengichaza into eyenzeke kimi ukuthi uyenza kubani nakubani, angikwazi ukumkhulumela.
I would not be able to respond on behalf of the Tembisa magistrate, as I am only explaining to what happened to me. Whether that magistrate does it to everyone, I would not know, my Lord.
And then you further testified, let's leave that point, we'll leave that for argument. You testified before this court during your examination in chief that you were charged for the forcible arrest case 636-10-2014 on the 26th of July 2020.
Wena uye waqhubeka wathi uye wathweswa icala leli lase forcible arrest i636 nge26 zika July 2020.
Yebo ngachajwa nge-26 kaJuly 2020
That is correct. I was charged on the 26th of July in 2020.
at Fosleras.
Wa chargwa eFosloras
e-police station seFosloras.
at the Fosloras police station.
And then do you remember when you testified before this court that on the 10th of July 2020 you requested that you be taken out of the police stations and be taken to Modabi prison because the police, they just book you out for whatever reason at any time, so you wanted to be taken to prison where they cannot take you anytime they feel like taking you out and you can feel safe.
Usakhumbula na ngalesikhathi wena uzebe uthi uye wazicelela ukuthi ukhishwe emaphoyiseni uyisiwe eModabi ejele la ukuthi amaphoyisa ngeke akwazi ukuzizela nganoma isiphi isikhathi bazozenzela imazithanda ngawe njengoba mawusesiphoyiseni bona bayafika nganoma isiphi isikhathi bakuthathe bazenzele intando yabo.
Yebo ngisho kanjalo.
Yes, that is what I did say.
So how were you taken out of prison on the 26th of July 2020 as you put it?
Manje nge-26 zika July njengoba usho bakhiphe kanjani ejele?
Bangikhipha ngiyo-attenda eFosloras icase yaseFosloras.
I was booked out when I was going to attend the Fosloras case.
Mina bengilandwa yiwo amaphoyisa aphenya icala yiwe bengilanda ejele engithathe engise ecourt angithathe ecourt engibuyisele ejele. Uma kukhona la afuna ukungithatha engise khona ngaleso sikhathi leso njengoba bangithatha bangisa epolice station seFosloras kulabo bafike bangithathela khona emva kwalapho bangithatha bangibuyisela ejele.
I was always booked out by the police that were investigating in the matter, and they would take me to Fosloras and take me back to prison. Whenever they wanted to take me, they would come and take me from the prison to wherever they wanted to take me to.
The version that was put to Ginenda regarding the charging or in this particular matter, it was said to him that you were charged in August of
Uthi ke,
2020.
uBrigadier Gininda ngalesikhathi ella yena uye watshelwa ummeli wakho ukuthi wena uthe uvalelwe noma ngaleli cala leli le 636 uye wachargwa ngo-August.
Kose Katolo angaze ngithi ngichargwe ngo-August.
My
Mina
lord,
ngichargwe ngoJuly 26 2020.
my lord, I did not personally say I was charged in August. I said I was charged on the 26th of July 2020.
But say, according to this document, the notice of rights, you were charged by Sergeant Mohola on the 26th of October 2020. Place it's Benoni.
Ukuya ngale ncwadi le bekade ekubonisa yona leyana yamalungelo ithi yona uchargwe uSergeant Mohola nge-26 zika July 2020 eBinoni.
Ngicela ungiphindele noma utolika wami angiphindele kahle angizwanga kahle.
May it be repeated either by the state or the interpreter. Uthi ke yena incwadi le akubonise yona le yamalungelo lebe ila ibonisa ukuthi uye wathweswa icala wachargwa nge-26 zika July 2020 eBinoni.
Angaze ngichargelwe eBinoni.
I was not charged in Binoni.
You just told this court now that you were, the day that you were charged, 26 July 2020, you were attending a court.
Uthe ngalelanga wawukade uchargwa nge-26 zika July 2020 wawukade uye enkantolo.
Mangichargwa nge-26 zika July 2020 ngichargelwa eFosloras epolice station ngiqeda ukusuka ecourt yaseFosloras bangithatha bangisa ecourt epolice station yaseFosloras kula abafike bangicharga khona.
When I was charged on the 26th of July 2020, I was from the Fosloras Magistrate Court and I was taken to the Fosloras police station. That is where I was charged.
At this stage, I will also request the court to take a judicial notice of the fact that courts do not sit on a Saturday or a Sunday. 26 July 2020, it was a Saturday.
Uthi futhi uzawucela inkantolo ukuthi ibone ukuthi inkantolo azihlali ngomgqibelo
It was a
ngoba
Sunday.
i-26 zika July 2020 kwakade kuyisonto.
To establish from my colleague if the charging part of the suspect. The charging part of the suspect, is it done in court? Because he said he was coming from court.
May I ask your colleague? I'm listening.
Yes.
The witness said he was coming
says
from court.
Courts don't sit on a Saturday or Sunday.
He said he was coming from court. From
which
court,
date?
he was 26 July 2020.
And you are saying it's a Saturday.
It's a Sunday.
A Sunday.
Precise.
That's what he's saying. I don't know.
Mshushisi uthi ngalelo langa kwakade kuyisonto i-26 zika July 2020.
Konsekatolo uma ngathiwa ngicela ukuchecka le statement abasigcwalisa wona amaphoyisa maye echarge yiso ezizongitshena exactly date yakhona abangicharge ngayo.
My Lord, if I would be given an opportunity to check the statement when the police were charging me, it would be the one that would give me an exact date.
Uma kungathiwa ngimista date.
If I am mistaken regarding the date.
The record that we have, following your charging, you received this document, Mr. Sibiya, notice of rights.
Uthi incwadi uye wayithola le ngemva kokuthi uthweswe amacala.
Cha, angaze ngiyithole le bangilethele ngo-October bethi ngakusasa kumele ngiyekatolo. Ilelinye iphepha bathi J50.
No, my Lord, I did not receive this document, as this one was brought to me in October as I was about to appear in court, and there was also a J50.
Mina mangikhuluma ngokuchacha ngikhuluma ngokuthathwa iy'thupha iminwe bengitshena bethi bangichacha ngaleli cala leli uginile ngitshena kanjalo.
When I am referring to being charged, I am referring to the day when my fingerprints were taken, and that is when Gininda told me that he was charging me.
No, sir. That's not the essence of my question. My question is that you were coming from a court, then you were taken to Fosloras, and then that's where they took the fingerprints and whatever process followed.
Uthi umshushisi yena umbuzo wakhe uqhamuka la wena la uthi wawukade uvela enkantolo wayisiwa epolice station kulaye ukuthi baye bathatha iy'thupha zakho bakuthwesa nalelo cala.
Yebo namanje ngisho kanjalo ngangisuka ecourt bangithatha ecourt bangisa epolice station kulaba bafike bathi bangichacha khona.
Yes, that is what I am still maintaining, that I was from court, and from the court I was taken to the police station, then that's when I was charged.
That is the arresting statement.
Incwadi le ebekade bekubopha ngayo.
Le ngiyaqala nokuyibona le ncwadi le.
This one is my first time seeing it, my Lord.
Ayinawo
Mr. Sibiya, in conclusion,
ayinawo nane signature yami.
It does not even have my signature.
yes, arresting statement, because you're not a police officer, can never have your signature.
Uthi
You voted
incwadi
for it.
leyo igcwaliswe yiphoyisa ngeke ibe ne-signature yakho.
Konsekatolo ngisacela bengibhekela i-statement lese esibhalwa i-date engichargewa ngayo.
My Lord, can I please be shown a statement which shows the date of when I was charged?
Let us conclude.
This is statement
That is the
abathi warning
statement I
statement.
presented to you.
Uthi yiso lesi, and the accused is saying he would like to see a warning statement.
I'm not sure if your attorney will allow that.
Uthi akazi ukuthi ummeli wakho uzovuma na ukuthi uboniswe leso statement okhuluma ngaso.
That's a document you showed him just now. What was it? You say it's an arresting
It's an arresting statement.
by which which policeman?
Sergeant Mahula.
Yeah, show him.
No, it is from there already.
Well, now he says he wants to see it. Maybe it's from there, but he didn't see it. What's the problem now?
No problem, my lord.
What exhibit is that? That's a statement by Mohola.
The request is that you just want to see the winning statement.
No, just that statement you say it's an arresting statement from Mohola. Where is it? Mr. Sibande, where's the statement? You
I give
handed-
it back to the investigation.
Can we have the copy of that, please, Himado? Sure. Is that the statement you handed over to the lady there?
Yes,
That lady?
the Sergeant Mahola.
Yeah, but where is the statement now? Can I have a look at it? Hey, you know, black people refuse with knowledge. That's why Nyanga Zabantu, they die with all the knowledge. I mean, can I have a look at that? Give it to the police gentleman there.
No, they want to see it first.
Who wants to see it first?
naso inkantolo ifuna ukusibona.
Because I don't have it now, I'll read it into the record. First Lawyer's case number 636-10-2014A212. Batubakai Baina Mahola under oath states, on oath in English, I'm a female police officer with service, and then he mentions his service number. My rank is that of a sergeant attached to the office of the National Commission of Cold Cases Investigation, and it states a cell number. On Monday, the 26th of October 2020, at approximately 10:55, I was on official duty and I arrested Muzi Sibiya on the warrant of arrest under First Lawyer's case 636-10-2014 at Moda B, Department of Correctional Services. I informed him of his constitutional rights under Section 35, Act 103 of 1996, and he understood the SAPS 414A/R 64161104. The suspect is free from injuries. I know and understand the content of the statement. I have no objection to taking the prescribed oath, and she has signed it, and it is stamped with a South African police stamp, and the commissioning officer is Muzi somebody. Mahan. Just interpret for the
Uthi
gentleman there.
ke nasi ke inkantolo iyasifunda lesa statement lesibesilethwe la. Statement isokuboshwa ngale langa uzebe uboshwa. Statement esibhalwe nge-26 zika October la ukuthi iphoyisa uSergeant Batubakai Mohola yena uthi uye wakubopha laphayana ejele la ukuthi ubekade ephethe incwadi egunyaza ukuthi wena uboshwe wakubopha Moda B ejele lakhona kulaye ukuthi yena uye wakutshela amalungelo wakho ukuya ngomthethosisekelo wena uye wawazwisisa lawo malungelo wena wawukade ungalimelanga futhi yena uyazwisisa ukuthi lesi statement lesi usiyenza efungile akanayo inkinga nokufunga ukuthi uzokhuluma iqiniso.
And what's the date? Sorry, just interpret the date also.
As the court pleases. Please borrow me.
On the stamp.
I-date ke iye yashawa istempu nge-26 zika-October 2020 ngo-2 emini eBinoni sasayindwa futhi nawo Sergeant Mukhani.
Okay. Yes, sir. That is apparently the arresting statement.
My Lord, I object.
Hello?
My Lord, I object on the basis of fairness, that the witness cannot be referred to the statement that was made by the arresting officer.
Which statement must he be referred to?
The statement that has just been read into the
Yeah,
record.
which, yeah, I hear you.
It was
Yeah.
made by the
Arresting officer.
Arresting officer, not in front of this witness. He has no knowledge of the statement.
No, fine. I never said he has knowledge of whatever. I just said, where is the arresting statement? Mr. Sebande, hello, just stand up. You told this court that there is an arresting statement. Hello?
Yes, because
Right.
he requested for it.
I'm not involved in wanting somebody to go to jail. Now, after that, Mr. Sibiya says, no, if you can show me that arresting statement, if you can show it to me. Then I said, where is it? Apparently he had given it to the lady there. Took time to get it. After he gets it, I say, apparently this is what they say is the arresting statement. And then I read it into the record. That's all I did.
My Lord,
And you say it's unfair.
my Lord, with due respect, my Lord, I understand what the Lordship is.
Don't accuse me of being a crook.
No, my Lord, I'm not.
No, just listen to me. You must never. I've been 50 years in the profession. I've never been accused of being a crook.
My Lord, I'm not accusing this.
What are you
court.
accusing me of?
But my Lord, I am asking this court to listen to this. The accused, when he said, unless if I can be showed a statement wherein I was arrested on that day. Then my question is, my Lord, the statement that has been presented, my Lord, to the accused, is not the statement that was made by the accused, it was made by the arresting officer.
Nobody said the accused made an arresting statement. He's not a policeman. What are you saying?
As the court pleases.
Oh, it's long since him, eh? Just wait, Mr. Just sit down. This witness never said he made an arresting statement. Don't misconstrue Izintolap, please. He said he wanted to see the arresting statement. And Sebande, and I'm not involved in this nonsense. Sebande is the person who says there is an arresting statement. He wants to see it. They look for it, they can't find it, ultimately it is found. And I say, I want to see that statement because I don't have a copy of it. And there's no exhibit of this. Is that not so, sir? That's it. I read it to the court so that everybody can hear what it says. After it is read, I say they must interpret it for Mr. Sibiya. It is interpreted for her. And you say, I'm unfair. I'm unfair. So, they are saying that is the arresting statement.
Kuthiwa yiso lesi statement esenzwe ngalesikhathi uboshwe.
You can make your comment if you want to, sir.
Uma ingabe ungathanda ukuphawula ungaphawula ngaso le statement engiqeda ukutolikela sona.
Kosekatolo,
Yeah.
lesi statement lesi sibhalwe yiphoyisa and sihambisana nalento engisho ukuthi iphoyisa layiletha kimi ngalolu suku lwe 26 October akuhambisani nokuchargewa kwami ukufaka kwami iminwe. Ikosekatolo ngicela ukuthi ingitholele la engafaka khona iminwe ukuze sizothola le date le engachargewa ngayo eFosurus.
My Lord, this statement was made in October and it corroborates what I have said that this was brought to me on the 26th of October. This is not the statement when I had placed my fingerprints, which I was charged on that particular day. May I please see a document where I had placed my fingerprints where I was charged in First Loras, my lord?
Okay, Mr. Sibande, the witness, Mr. Sibiya wants to see a statement where he placed his fingerprints on. You call it an arresting statement, the one
Ile ncwadi
they
bowusho
used
ngayo
to present
uthi
you when they were arresting you,
le ebakunike yona ngalesikhathi bekubopha
or when they were charging you, which is
noma usho ngalesikhathi bekucharge.
ngisho lesikhathi bengifaka ama-fingerprint bethi bayangi-charge ngaleli cala likasenzo.
yeah, he wants
The
to see that
time-
document, sir.
Yes, my lord.
My apologies, my lord. Can Advocate Mshololo refrain from what she's doing? I could hear from where I'm standing shouting, warning, warning. With the greatest respect to
She's
her
shouting what,
and this
Mr.
court.
Mshololo?
Warning, warning.
To
Who
whom?
is the witness? To the witness.
She's warning the witness, warning.
To answer in that fashion by implication.
Mr. Mshololo, but they say you're being in contempt of the proceedings.
My lord, I've got witnesses who are just next to me, if
Yeah,
they had me.
I'm just telling you, he is saying you are in contempt of the proceedings. You know you don't have to assist your client when he's in the box, telegraphing questions and answers to him, or making gestures or signs. At least that was the law I was taught.
And it's wrong, my lord, to make wrong submissions about counsel when he's sitting in court and he has not done that.
Mr. Sibanda says you just did that. I didn't see you. He says, your colleague, he says you did it.
My lord, I've said I've got witnesses next to me here. They can testify that I've never done that.
Right, yeah, let's proceed. So the witness says he wants to see the document where he appended, or his thumbs. My fingerprints. Do you have that document for me?
Just want to check with the defense if that's the road they want to take.
Hello? Mr. Sibanda, what is the problem now?
No, I was just asking if that's the road they want to embark on.
Who?
The defense.
No. This is the witness. Mr. Sibiya wants that document. Is that not so, sir?
Kunjalo angithi oyifunayo le ncwadi le.
Yebo le ey'thupha zami.
That is
Yes.
correct, my lord.
That's-
The
you
one
want to
where
have
I
a look
placed
at it.
my fingerprints. Ibheke ke. Yabo, interview with suspect.
Hayi noma ngifunda ngalo ngesibongo ngala ukuthi khona.
July 2020 ngo-2 emini. Statement regarding interview.
Isilo sakathi uyangithatha ngesanti. Okay, cela ungifundele ukuthi ngisabi.
Statement esani. First Loras. Angiboni la ukuthi kubhalwe not what.
Ngathi bathi needed.
Not needed. Okay, yes. The matter of Senzo Meyiwa. Yeah, lena ikhuluma ngokubulawa kuka Senzo Meyiwa nge-23 July. And then angithi bofuna na.
Hayi ngifuna
He's still looking for a date, my lord.
Oh, I see, okay.
23 July.
ukuthi manje ngiyazi ukuthi uyini yokutshaja noma yini kodwa nasi isikhathi
And the witness says he can see the date of the 23rd of July. He's just not sure if this is the document where he was charged. However, we have just also together read on the statement regarding interview, which is now paragraph number 2, which speaks of the matter of Senzo Meyiwa, which occurred on the 26th of... No,
fine.
he said I should please read for him what is written.
Uyifunde manje uyazi ukuthi ebalekile manje ngifuna ukuzwa ukuthi ingiyaphi yona.
He just wanted to know what is this document for.
It's the first time you see that document.
Uyaqala ukuyibona le ncwadi.
Ngiyaqala my lord.
Yes,
Your
my lord, it's my
advocate
first
and
time.
your attorney never showed you that document.
Ummeli wakho abazange bakubonise yona le ncwadi.
Unokubonisa izinto eziningi kakhulu. So le angazi noma isuke ikhona noma isuke ingekho. Izinto ziningi kakhulu la amaphepha lapha kuwe.
There are a lot of documents that they have shown me. Therefore, I am not sure if this is part of the documents that the defense had showed me as well.
But is that the document you say you wanted to see your fingerprints thereon,
Kodwa yiyo le ncwadi
testifying
lebe
to the fact that you are being charged or you were charged?
lebe uthe ufuna ukubona ithupha zakho labe kade uchargwa khona.
Akusiyona kosekatola azikho
Okay,
ithupha zami.
fine,
It is not the document as the fingerprints are not there, my lord.
fine.
Le ine date 23 zika July.
This one shows the
2020.
date of the 23rd of July 2020.
Yeah, okay, fine. It is not the document.
Kusho ukuthi
You're
akusiyo
referring
lebe
to.
uyifuna.
Kosekatola bengithi bazongibonisa la engishaye khona i2. So nayo le angiyazi noma ihambisana nayo na.
My lord, I was thinking that I would be shown a document where my fingerprints were taken. I'm not sure if this document is also part of that particular document that shows the fingerprints that were taken.
No, fine. Then you can return that document.
It's returned, my lord.
Where did you get it from, Mr. Mgobezulu?
No, from Sergeant Mohola.
Or Sergeant Mohola?
Yes. My lord, I will have no further questions for this witness.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Mgobezulu?
My lord, it's 521.
Okay, you want us to adjourn?
Yes, my lord, so that I can.
Uthi umshushisi sekaqedile akasena imibuzo angakubuza yona. Kusafuneka manje ummeli azokubuza imibuzo kodwa sekuyisikhathi sokuthi siphume siye lunchini sizobuya.
Ms. Mshololo, this is what I'm going to say to you. I've been on the bench for 20 years. I've practiced as an attorney for 30 years. I've never ever been accused of being a crook or dishonest. I was trained by, amongst others, Charles Casson, Mohammed, Bezos. They taught me to be honest in this profession.
My Lord,
No, I'm just telling you who I am.
My Lord, I'm also an advocate.
Yeah, fine.
I'm also
Please don't answer me,
representing-
please.
I'm also defending the accused.
Yeah,
I
fine.
raise an objection on the basis of fairness. I have a right also
You-
to stand up
Fine.
and raise that objection.
Fine, you have.
We all have different experiences.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Okay, we come back at 2.